So in this problem we read that a sphere and a cylinder have the same radius and the same volume. So you can think of taking the same amount of Play-Doh out of two different cans. We're using one to make a cylinder and using one to make a sphere, okay, as long as they both have the same radius. So they have the same amount of material, so they have the same volume, and they have the same radius, but we want to know how tall is this cylinder? That's the question. So in order to figure that out, I need to first find the radius of this cylinder. Well, thank goodness it's related to this radius, and I can use the volume to find that. So that's how we're going to start this problem, by finding the radius of our sphere. 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. So if I solve this equation, that will tell me what the radius of both of these shapes happen to be. So we solve by multiplying first. 1275 equals 4 pi r cubed. Divide both sides by 4 pi. Remembering to put this in parentheses in your calculator. Radius cubed equals 101.46 and change. Then our last step is to cube root both sides. And we have a radius of 4.66 meters, I think were the units. 4.66. So that's our radius. And now we come back up here to use the volume for our cylinder. So 425 equals pi times the radius, which we just found, squared times h. So 425 equals 4.66 squared, 21.7156 pi times h. So divide both sides by this decimal with pi, so make sure you parenthesize it so that your calculator understands what it is you're doing. And our height becomes 6.23 meters. How nice. So we use the volume formula for our sphere to find the radius. Then we use the radius for our cylinder to find the height.